Okay, good evening. This is actually late evening. I think almost 11 p.m. So it depends on when you're seeing it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time you're seeing this. There's a topic that has interested me a lot and I've been meaning to talk about it. So today, something happened. Earlier today, something happened that I decided to create this video to talk about it. In my much, I'll say teenage days and my early 20s, I didn't think so much about this. But now, I think this year, until this year, I would say, I still did not take it as, I did not think too much about it until recently. So here's the thing. Before, I used to think that if a man has said, I like you to you, right, and you say no to him, all right, and he gives you things, afterwards, I just felt like he was being kind, right? Or some men jokingly say, I like you to you, I like you, and then they begin to give you things. And you just take these things with nothing at the back of your mind, right? And then there are some that do not say anything to you. There's no I like you. They just begin to gift you. They begin to give you things. Oh, I'm going to buy lunch. Let me buy for you. Right. However, recently, I have decided that, or I decided recently that if any man has jokingly told me I like you, I want to date you, or any of those kind of things, and they begin to gift you serious gifts. It's not, I went to buy drink, I bought for you, oh thank you. Serious gifts. You know everybody's spending serious money. I'm going to ask you questions. So down where I live, there's this young man that has a shop where he sells food stuff. So today I went to buy a roll of pepper. Like there's this dry pepper that they sell in rolls where you can use, which you can use to make noodles. So of course he's been doing the I like you thing jokingly, and I'm like, hello. I just laugh it off. That's the truth. First, he did not come and say I like you. Say, if he sees me, say, why you ma or malicha, you know, those kind of things. Fine, no man, you come. What do you want to buy? I noticed that he started paying attention to me. Let's say he was attending to a customer already, and I come there, he would leave that customer for some other person to attend and want to attend to me. He still does his business. I'm not saying that. Or if I get to a shop to buy something, he'll say, take chair now, sit down. There's son, are you tired? Moving on. And then one day he now came to say, I like you. I said, please, there's no part you asked me if I was seeing somebody, you just jumped up to say I like you. We're not doing that. So he now said, to be serious, am I seeing somebody? I said, I'm seeing somebody, right? But he still has not stopped. If I still go there, say, oh, Malicha and all of those things. So I went to buy something today, and he said, oh, am I not buying rice? I said, I'm not buying rice. I just want to buy pepper. I already bought some fruits, and then he took my bag without even asking me. He took one fruit out of it. It was not a problem. Moving on. So he said, am I traveling? Of course, I'm an Igbo woman, and we all know, and I'm an Igbo woman who is not in the southeastern part of Nigeria. You know how Igbos, they always travel to the eastern part of Nigeria for festive period, especially when it comes to the end of the year, December and Christmas. So he asked me if I was traveling, and I said no. And he said, why? And I'm like, what am I going there to? That I'm busy. So he said, okay, let him book flight tickets for me to make it easy, so I can go and see my people and then come back. You want to book flight tickets? Do you know how much flight tickets? That's very serious. Flight tickets for festive period from the southwestern part of Nigeria to the southeastern part of Nigeria is not going to be anything less than, for festive period, 600,000. And that's when I said, please, this flight flight ticket that you want to book for me, what am I paying back? Because I'm very much aware now, because I don't know, I just never, I did not see that, I did not think that everything was transactional, right? I thought somebody was just being kind to me. Before, somebody like me, I would think, oh, he's being kind, because I've obviously told him that I'm not dating you, right? And I'll go ahead and say, okay, book the flight ticket, and then he'll book the flight ticket. Then they'll say, come and pay for what? You're wondering, when do we discuss business terms that if you book flight ticket for me, I was going to pay back whatever? So I asked him, so what am I paying back, please? Because I'm very serious these days. And he said, I'm not asking for too much. No, he said, not, I should just marry him. Because I think before I was not paying attention, right? And people began to see me like a bad person. Oh, I gave you this, I gave you that, and you refused to date me. Or I gave you this, I was kind to you, and you refused to date me. And then sometimes, let me be very serious, these men do not come to you to say, I want to date you. They see you, oh, hello, fine girl. You start talking, you guys start talking on the phone. They send you things, and what have you? And you just keep taking these things because somebody is being kind to you, not knowing that it's not about, but where do we draw the line? Do you understand? Do you think it's going to be really, I know that in 7 men out of 10 men who will come to do kind things for you, right? They are doing it for what they want. It's transactional. It's either I want you to date me, I want you to like me, I want you to marry me, I want something from you, or I want to have sex with you. Any of it. But how do we now manage those three who are just being kind to you? Somebody can be kind to you and then you say, hi, what do you want? The person is looking at you that you see that you've never seen anybody that is kind to you in this life before, that you're asking me, what do I want? So how do we balance this, that we don't ask people questions to offend them? And we also need to be very careful to not take things from people that will choke us to death, right? One day I went to the salon to make my hair. It was this salon that's very close to the market, and then one man came to preach in the salon. He said something that interested me, I don't know, and then we got talking. So he now said how he trained one Igbo lady when he used to live in Ibadan. In his days, he was like somebody in his late 50s, I would say, and the lady did not marry him. So I told him that the truth is, a lot of you, though I know that there are women that you tell that I'll train you, I want to marry you, they will close their mouth. Once you finish training them, they will not marry you. There's no doubt. But you see, as much as women are cunning, I think men are more cunning. Because I asked him a question. I said, before you started training that little girl and helping her brother, housing her brother, did you call her and tell her, or call her brother and everybody tell her that I want to send you to the university, in return I want you to marry me? No. You just started helping her pay her school fees, doing good things to her, and then you ask her that, marry me. I think you don't know that what you're doing is not kindness, it's business. And in business, both parties are supposed to discuss terms and conditions. Hello, Cynthia. I like you. I want to marry you. I'm going to send you to Oxford for your PhD. Are you willing to marry me if I do this? And then I'm going to say yes or no. But you see, when it is now calling, maybe you're my friend, and I tell you that, oh, I want to go to a university, maybe in Cape Town, for my PhD, for example. And you say, oh, I have a friend who is there. I'm going to speak to him. The school fees is about this, And I say, oh, I don't have that money. Then you say, oh, I have this amount of money in my account. I'm not using it for anything at the moment. I could use it to pay your school fees. Then you say, God bless you, sir. When am I paying back? Oh, don't worry about it. and then I go to the school, right? And you come back to tell me that because you had sent me to the school, I should marry you. You are a wicked person, aren't you? Because all this woman eats my money, this woman eats my money, that most people say, or most men say, not all men. There are men that are upfront, and the woman just choose to do, and the women just choose to do, to, what's the word? To be cunning, right? Or to outplay them, or to think that they are smart. Yes. But there are I speak as a woman. But there are so many men that would see you and begin to be kind to you, and you just think that, oh, it's from the goodness of their heart, right? And the next somebody is telling you that I was being kind to you and being nice to you for 5 years, and now I want to marry you, you don't want to marry me. Hello? Why? The people that I'm kind to, am I going to tell them that, come, let me marry you? I'm just saying that we should make life easier for everybody. If you want to improve somebody's life, or you want to do them a favor, in return for them to do something for you, please state your terms and conditions to the person. Then if the person now says yes to the terms and conditions and decides to go against what you guys have spoken about, then you now have a case to make. But if you see me when I'm minding my business and you come to help me, or when I was in great need of help, and you said, okay, I'll help you, and you did not state your terms and conditions, that if I help you, you are going to marry me. If I help you, you are going to have a son for me. And after I have forgotten about that, I have thanked you, God bless you, sir, may God replenish your pockets. This thing you have done for me, I'm not able to repay you, but God in heaven is going to repay you. Of course, the Bible says, give, it shall be given unto you. Good measures, shaking together, pressed down, shall men give into your bosom. Shall men give into your bosom? What shall the man that you gave to give into your bosom? I'm not saying that because somebody helped you, you should not help the person back. As long as it is cash wise. You help me when I needed money, you come to me and say, help me back. Cool. You help me when I needed money, you come to me and say, marry me. If I decide to marry everybody that have helped me in this life, I will have like 5,000 husbands. But I'm just saying that let's make life easier. If you want to help somebody, good. There are still men that will help you or like you, and then you come out and say, oh, I like you, I want to marry you, and you say no to them. And no, it's no. They take it in good faith, right? And you need help, and you go to them for any reason, and they say no. Sorry, and they'll say yes, they'll help you. Life no hard. Life no hard. But I'm just saying that if you know that you're somebody that's little things, if you give somebody 1,000 naira to buy chilled bottled water, and you go and tell that person tomorrow that I like you, and the person say no, small things pain you, you do not give anything without expectation of receiving back from the person you give. Please always state, because kindness is kindness. Business is when it's transactional. I give you, you give me. Let us make life easier for ourselves, because I'm tired of, oh, she ate my money. No, you were trying to outplay her. You were trying to drop because you helped me. Because I called you on the phone. I said, hello, I'm coming to Port Harcourt. I have an interview. I do not have money for accommodation. I just have money for going, my transportation. Can I please pass the night at yours? For the night I arrive, the day for my interview, and then I return the next day. And you say yes. And I get to your house. I lay down to sleep. In the night, you start to, you drag, I drag. You drag. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. I think that between men, I'm not saying it does not happen between men, no. I'm saying that it happens, but at a minimal level. For everything a man does for you, some men, let me correct that, you must pay. If I choose to pay everybody for the kindness they have done for me, this my skin that is glowing will not glow. Meanwhile, I want you guys, like I want men to talk about this topic. Let us hear. What do you think we are doing wrong, right? Or because the truth is, most men, when they begin to like you, they don't come out and say I like you. And we cannot assume that because any form of kindness, somebody is taking you home from work, that the person likes you, that the person may just be helping you. And I feel like it's going to be really insulting to go and ask the person that had this car that I'm joining, sir, what am I paying back? Isn't it stupid? It's stupid because I think it's really stupid. Because you may end up insulting the person that, hello, who are you? Has nobody ever done anything good for you in this life? That's why we're trying to be very careful and tell you that if you like me and you think that I can only let you sit down inside my car when I'm taking you home because I want to sleep with you, because I want to have carnal knowledge of you, or because I want you to date me and marry me, state it. Life will be much, much easier. I come in peace, but please leave your thoughts and your comment below. Thank you.